Hello, just a short one today because I have a thought to leave you with. You know, when you lose weight, how do you know that you're losing weight? Most people would answer their clothes are looser. They can see a difference when they look at certain parts of them. They see a number on the scales. We all have a measure of how things are changing, especially with weight loss. And it's that measure that informs us as to how we're progressing. So let me ask you another question. If you're changing your head, thoughts are changing. If you were feeling depressed, if you were feeling anxious, if you were feeling like you were broken, if you were feeling like there was no hope, how will you know when your thoughts have changed? How can you measure success? It's an interesting one, isn't it? And it's a thought I want to leave you with because the problem with thoughts is they're not tangible. I'm going to cough, excuse me. And so, when I work with somebody on something that isn't quite as tangible as weight loss, or even, to be honest, on weight loss, one of the trickiest things is to work out how people will know they're changing. Because there's certainly no reason that anybody would believe when they walk out of my therapy room that what I've done has made a damn bit of difference. In fact, most people will look at me going, really? That's not going to make any difference. Because they're going to feel the same way because you felt that same way for so long. Why would an hour spent sat talking to me make any difference to that, no matter what I do? And that's the biggest problem because I know it'll change because we rewire your brain. That's what we do in sessions with me. We change the thought patterns so that the old thoughts don't exist anymore. And because they don't exist, you can't see that they've gone because there's nothing to spot the difference on. So the biggest trick that I ask people to do when they come and see me is to notice what's different in their day. And you have to really work at that. It's not easy. And most people won't believe that they're going to notice any difference. But they do. And quite often when they see me 2 weeks later and we talk through things, they notice even more differences than they'd realised at the time. So that's kind of my thought of the day. When you work on changing your mind and changing your thoughts, you have to have some way of measuring it. And that only measure you can use is observation and experience.